I would like to get in shape, but I work too many hours. I would like to get in shape, but I'm too busy. I can't make it to the gym. If you've ever said that or anything similar, this video is for you. What's up, guys? My name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of TreadawayTraining.com, where we help busy professionals lose more weight in less time through online training. Most of my clients work 60, 70, 80 plus hours per week and have families to attend to on top of that, and yet they're still getting great results. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're going to lay out some time-saving tips for both working out and in regards to nutrition so that you can get fit even if you have a busy schedule. And the first thing to keep in mind when it comes to working out in a time crunch is we will value efficiency over everything else. We will value efficiency over optimality. After all, the best workout in the world is the worst workout for you if you can't stick to it. If you can't fit it in your schedule and you don't do the workouts, it don't matter how good they are. We're gonna value efficient, quick, flexible workouts that we can fit into our schedule so that we can get results. The first thing that we're gonna talk about is circuits. Circuits is where you simply put exercises back to back to back to back to back, and then there's no rest in between those exercises. We'll do each of the exercises, and then at the end, after that last exercise, then we'll have some rest, and then we'll circle back around, and then we'll do all those again, so on and so forth, for however many rounds that you plan to do that circuit for. Now, this is example number one on how we're evaluating efficiency over optimality. In an ideal world, you would have enough time to dedicate to your workout that we could separate all of these exercises out, but again, we're gonna value efficiency over optimality. There's a few ground rules that we can lay out here that will help circuits to be as effective as possible on top of being very efficient and saving you a lot of time. And the first rule is that we want to separate out our big, heavy compound exercises. So let's say we're doing a full body circuit and you're planning on doing some barbell squats and barbell deadlifts on that day. You would want to separate those out from the circuit and then do all of the rest of your exercises in a circuit. Because with deadlifts, with squats, with exercises that are big compound lifts that require a high degree of technical proficiency, a high degree of correct form in order to do them safely and not get injured, we don't want to do those in an overly fatigued state. So we'll separate those out if at all possible. Another ground rule for circuits is that we don't want to do protagonistic exercises in a circuit. We don't want to do exercises that complement each other, in other words. So say, for example, we don't want to do a tricep exercise and then move into a chest exercise. Because if we're doing a chest press and a tricep extension, if we do that tricep extension and wear down the triceps, it's gonna affect how much we can do with the chest press, which is gonna negatively impact the results that we get for our chest because we're not able to do as much weight on that exercise. Another rule that is similar to the previous one is we don't want to do 2 exercises for the same muscle group back to back. So we don't want to do 2 chest exercises, 2 tricep exercises, 2 bicep exercises, whatever the case may be. You want to separate out exercises that are for the same muscle group. So let's lay out a long circuit that still follows all of the rules that we just laid out. We could do lateral raises, bicep curls, tricep extensions, leg curls, leg extensions, and calves. So that's a really long circuit, but it still sticks to all the rules that we just laid out. Another one could be a chest press, a row, leg extension, leg curl, calf. So as you can see, you can get a lot of exercises in a short amount of time. So let's say we'll go with that first one. We'll do the bicep curl, the tricep extension, the lateral raise, the leg extension, the leg curl, and the calf. That's 6 exercises, and let's just say that that's going to be your whole workout. Let's say in the time it takes you to switch exercises and do that exercise for however many reps you're going to do that exercise for, let's just use an easy number and say that it's going to take you 1 minute. So we have 6 exercises, so that's going to be 6 minutes per round. So let's say we're going to take 1 minute rest after that, so that's going to be 7 minutes. And now let's say that we're going to do that for 3 rounds. Well, you just did an entire workout in 21 minutes. In fact, I have one guy that I'm working with right now. He works out of state a lot, and he just brings a pair of dumbbells with him to his hotels, and then he'll do a circuit in the morning before work, and it takes him about 20 minutes to do an entire workout, and then he'll just go to work and be done with his workout for the whole day. Now, is this ideal? Is this going to be the best workout that he could possibly do? Well, no, but it is infinitely better than if he weren't working out at all. He's still going to get good results off of this. Maybe not the best results that are possible if he were to have more time to be able to dedicate to the gym, but he doesn't. So just don't worry about the stuff that you can't do. You can only worry about the stuff that is within your control. If you have the time to get to the gym for more than 20 minutes, then we can start worrying about doing some things to make the workout a little bit more optimized. But you know, if 20 minutes is all you can get to the gym for, or if you can't get to the gym at all and you just have some dumbbells at home, then we're going to work with what we can work with in order to get results. The best results we can get with what we have to work with. Another example of a time-saving tip would be supersets. Supersets is basically a shortened version of a circuit. It's going to be 2 exercises we do back to back and then rest after the second exercise. And the same rules that applied for the circuits also apply to the supersets. So we don't want to do 2 exercises of the same muscle group, and we don't want to do muscle groups that complement each other, exercises that complement each other. The one thing that we have a little bit of wiggle room with here is it's not going to be quite as big of a deal if we do big compound lifts in a superset, whereas if we did them in a circuit, because we're not going to be building up quite as much total body fatigue. So we can pretty much ensure that we're going to have good form with these exercises while doing a superset. So say for example, just yesterday when I went to the gym, I was in a little bit of a hurry. I was trying to get my workout done faster. It was a little bit late. So I did a bench press and a chest supported row back to back. I did those in a superset, and it didn't really negatively impact my performance on either. I mean, maybe just, a tiny fraction, but again, we're looking at efficiency. And I would almost argue that it didn't really affect me at all. In fact, I actually lifted more on both of those exercises than I had done the previous week. Another thing that we can do to save some time is a rest pause set. I talked about this in another previous video that I'll link up in the cards and down in the description. So I'm not going to talk about the science behind it so much. I'm just going to give a brief overview of how it works. So with a rest pause set, what you would do is, let's say you would normally do 4 sets of 10 on an exercise, just as a random, pull out of the air example. Well, instead of 4 sets of 10, you could do 1 set of 10, and after you hit that 10th rep, which should be about 1 rep from failure, you'll rest for 3 to 5 seconds. You'll do 3 to 5 more reps. You'll rest 3 to 5 seconds, do 3 to 5 more reps, 3 to 5 seconds, 3 to 5 more reps, and you'll repeat this for 3 to 5 extra sets tacked on to the end. And if you want to know why you can get away with doing it this way, I talk about it in that other video, so check that out after you watch this one. Another thing that I actually use in my workouts every single day now is a running timer. You can do a specific amount of time between sets for rest, but what I actually do is I just keep a running timer. I just hit start when I start my workout, and I'll just take a peek at it every once in a while. And for most people, just having that running timer is enough to keep the workout from dragging out. Just having that running clock that every time you look down at it, you see that time ticking up, it will kind of give you that urge to, hustle it up and keep going and not take too long of a rest in between sets. As far as cardio is concerned, one thing that you can do is HIIT cardio, HIIT, high intensity interval training. And what that is basically you're doing an all-out burst of cardio. This could be, the battle ropes that you swing up and down. It could be jump rope. It could be a rowing machine. It could be sprints. It could be whatever. Any cardio exercise you can do this with pretty much. So just go for an all-out burst followed by a very short rest window, another all-out burst followed by a short rest window, and just repeat this for however many reps. And then if you would prefer to do low intensity steady state cardio, LISS, the typical cardio that you would think about, your treadmill, your Stairmaster, elliptical, stuff like that. One thing you can do there is, while it won't necessarily save you time at the gym, it might save you some time for stuff that you have to get done later in the day. So say, for example, if you're in school and you need to watch like an online lecture, you can watch that lecture while you're walking on the treadmill. Or if you're having to study for something, if you're listening to an audiobook or anything like that, if there's anything that you can do while walking at a slow, steady pace, just combine that in with your cardio and save time later. And the last thing in regards to working out is keeping a flexible workout schedule. So let's say, some people will have workouts that are set up for certain days of the week. It might be, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, something like that. Personally, I like to go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's what I try to do each week. But I'm also flexible with it. So if I can't make it to the gym on Monday, then I might do Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Whatever the case might be, just be flexible with the days and the times that you go to the gym. And if you don't have time to go to the gym, then buy some equipment to have at home. The garage gym scene is getting a lot more popular than it used to be, and you can get pretty good priced stuff. If you keep a lookout on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, on eBay, whatever the case may be, you can find pretty decent prices on some stuff, because really all you need is to get you a barbell with some weights and a squat rack and a bench, and you pretty much have every single thing you need to get in shape. And hey, if you want to get some stuff on top of that, grab you some dumbbells. Boom, you've just doubled the capability that you have to work out with. And then you don't have to worry about commuting there and back. So depending on where your gym is, that could save you half an hour or more right there. Similarly with nutrition, we're going to value efficiency over optimality. So for example, with vegetables, the best vegetables you eat are going to be the ones that you eat. Kind of like with the workouts, the best workouts you do are going to be the ones that you actually do. So whether that means you're going to be eating a lot of canned vegetables, frozen vegetables, that's perfectly fine. Studies have actually shown that in some cases, frozen vegetables and canned vegetables can actually have a higher micronutrient density than fresh vegetables anyway. So if you have to do mostly canned, then hey, so be it. You're going to get a lot more micronutrients, a lot more fiber by doing canned vegetables and some frozen vegetables than if you were to do no vegetables at all, because you say you don't have time for vegetables. And you'll even save a little bit of money because canned veggies are cheap because they're easy to store and they last a long time. And then when it comes to cooking, do stuff that you can set and forget. You don't have to stand over the stove in order to eat well. Take a baking dish, put your meat in there, put it in the oven, set it, walk away, do whatever else that you need to do, come back. Or you can make some slow cooker recipes. There are some great recipes that involve some lean meats and some vegetables that are really low in calories. So just put those in your slow cooker, set it, walk away, do whatever else you need to do, and come back. And another thing that you can do on top of these, prep your entire week worth of food all at once and go ahead and package it up while you're at it. That way, when you have to go to work, all you have to do, reach in the fridge, grab whatever meals you need to take with you, put them in your lunchbox, and go. And then if you don't have a microwave available at work, then what you can do is you can grab a protein shake or a protein bar. And one thing that I will warn you about real quick about a protein bar is that you have to be careful to watch the labels on those a little bit more so than the shakes, because a lot of them will be very calorie dense. So if you're going to do bars, make sure that you're picking a bar that isn't too heavy on the calories. So grab a protein shake, grab a protein bar, whichever one you prefer, and grab some fruit. Most fruit's not going to require any prepping at all. Grab an apple, grab a banana, whatever the case may be. Just grab a baggie of mixed berries. Just grab something that you can just throw in your lunchbox in your cooler, pop it out and eat it and be done. There's several vegetables that you can take with you. You can do, raw broccoli or carrots or whatever the case may be. There are several raw vegetables that you can eat. So just bag up some meals that you can take with you that, aren't going to require using the microwave. In either case, you're going to be saving money because you're not going to be going out to a restaurant for lunch, and you're also going to be saving a whole lot of calories, and you're going to get a lot closer to your goal a lot faster. The most important thing here is to just know that it can be done. You can get to your goals even if you work a ton of hours. I work with these people every day. And that's going to be it for the time savers. I could go on and on and on with this, but seeing as how this video is about time savers, I should probably shut my mouth and not let this video drag on any longer than it already is. What I would like for you to do is comment below what your favorite time saver is, and maybe my wife and I can incorporate it into our programs or into how we cook things in the kitchen. And let's be real here, mostly her as far as the cooking goes. I'll admit that. Thanks, babe, you're awesome. Anyway, guys, make sure to like the video if you liked it, share it with a friend if you found it helpful. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when I post new videos. Make sure to join us on the Treadaway Training Blogcast, which will be linked below, for another fat loss topic every Sunday at 3 p.m. As always, God bless you and your family, and I'll see you Sunday.